All right, what's going on, guys? How are you all doing? Let me change the day here because it is day 11 of this challenge. We're almost nearing the end. You know, when I first started this challenge, I didn't think it'd take this short amount of time to get to the end. Where are we at? 11? Day 11. Here we go. How you guys doing today? Let me clear the chat so we don't see yesterday's on there. So we got clear. Perfect. All right, let me make sure everything is up. And then we'll go ahead and get started. All right, things are looking good. All right, so if this is the first time of you coming into this stream, basically we're making a small coin idle game. So you should be able to see my screen. And I guess I'll leave my head up here. That's fine. But let's go ahead and play it. And so far, if you flip the coin, you get money every time it lands on heads. Now, if you want to upgrade, you can get more money every time it lands on heads. So it's going to do this. And basically what this does is it adds 1 to the reward. So now, since we upgraded it another time, we get 3. We get 3 coins every time it lands on heads. Now, we do have it so we can buy some upgrades that we did last time. And those are working now. So if we have $5, then you can buy this nickel and you can start flipping the nickel, where you flip the coins and we get the nickel to work as well, so we get some money there. But one of the goals I want to do for this stream is I just want to make sure, I want to change the logic so that the result for all the coins isn't the same, because right now it is. So let's just go ahead and pause this, and I'm going to open up the coin flip script. It should open up our IDE. So once that opens up, I will switch screens. Where is it? Let me click it again. Maybe it'll prompt it. There we go. Okay, let's go over to the right side of the screen. Come on now. Let me sign into Copilot. Watch there be issues. Usually there is, and there isn't that this time. All right, that's interesting. You know, usually there is. Well, let's go over to the right side of the screen and let's see where we can make this logic change. So we have our 2 scripts, coin upgrades and coin flip, and coin upgrades will not be where we make the change. Is my mic working this time? Okay, it is. Last time it wasn't. A coin flip, what we're gonna need to do is when we do the flip button, what we're doing is, let's see, heads or tails. This is where we're calling we need to figure out where we're calling the heads or tails. Give money after flip. Okay, so that happens in here. So yeah, we get the give money after flip, and then we just pass in the coin amount, and then it's going to add that base reward. But pretty much what we want to do is we're not generating a random int. So I think each one of these, we should be generating a random int. So to do that, why don't we, I mean, we could make a loop, but I mean, maybe the easiest thing to do here would be, I mean, I could do something simple and I would just have it like make 4 of these, and I could easily just put them in a like result A, B, C, D, and it just give like the actual, and then I'll just put it in this if statement, I guess. I'm just trying to think about how I want to do it. I mean, because right now we're checking this. But what if we just got rid of this? Result is less than or equal to X coins heads increase. I mean, basically what we could do is we could just make 4 if conditions instead of just this one. I mean, that might be one of the quickest ways to do this. Maybe. Then that wouldn't change it because we still have to generate a random number. So what we could do actually is we could make a method here. I think this might be the cleanest way to do it. What if we made a method here where we just generate a random number and then we get the result and then we pass it back and then that determines what the result is. We could do that maybe. Trying to think about how we want to do this. So right now we're calling heads or tails. If the result equals a random dot range this, so let's just start testing it out how we want to do this. We could do like a private int make get random number, I guess. Return this could get kind of messy, but Strophium, there we go. The horizontal was hiding on me. welcome to the stream. Basically, I'll fill you in on kind of what I'm trying to do right now. But man, the chat is finally coming in. YKS, what's up? And it's going good. It is going good, Strophium. How are you guys going? Or doing? Going. How you guys doing today? YKS getting those NSL points, nice. Basically, Strophium, and YKS, this is what I'm trying to do here. Right now, when we flip the coin, the result is the same for every single coin. What I want it to be is I want it to be different for each coin. So I'm thinking about how to do this. Maybe when I call heads or tails, I just do... Maybe I'm thinking about maybe getting rid of this if statement, and then we'll just run each if statement. And it will be a lot of checking, but I mean, it's a small game, so it won't matter too much. So, hey, Banana, welcome. Welcome, guys. Everyone's starting to flow in. We could just experiment with it and just remove this. And then we could do like... basically swap it in a way. So let me just do some, or actually, instead of doing that, I'm gonna just make a comment. Pretty good. It's crunch time. Shows next week, so naturally there's zero panic. When you're coding, YKS, so we can use AI to do research, but we can't use it to make our whole project, right? So that's one of the rules of this challenge. I can use it for research, but I can't use it to basically make my whole game. So I think I might just shoot for doing this. So if penny, and then maybe I'll do like an if statement where I will have to make another code block. I know it's kind of messy, but let's give it a go and see what happens, right? So now we're basically doing, can I easily indent this to the left? No. I know there's an easy way to do this, but in Visual Studio Code, but I don't know it in Writer. So how about we do give money after flip? What is this referring to? Cannot resolve symbol, give money after flip. Oh. only 21 errors, not too bad. Okay, down to 3. And we basically have this. I mean, I guess we don't really need this else then. You know what? I'm gonna make this very simple on us. I'm gonna get rid of all these bugs and kind of go back to square one. So we have this if result. What if we just copy this? And I'm just gonna say if true, because then it's gonna run. Terrible to do. I'm gonna put that there for now. Don't worry about it. Solitary, welcome to the stream. And what if we do if? That's kind of what I was wanting then. Or we're kind of flipping it. Ew, that's so ugly having 3 ifs like that. But I'm just testing it out real quick. Because then technically, this should be getting in a different number by doing this. Int. And we could maybe just say int a, int a. And then I guess we wouldn't really need this to return anything. So technically we could probably get rid of this method. We were gonna do that, but maybe we don't need it anymore. Did I just else? If true. Oh no, I can't do that. If I got an idea. We might just have to do. It's gonna require a lot of fixing, but it'll be better if we do it this way. So if Penny Sprite is this, then we're gonna do a bunch of code where we generate a random number. And then if the result is basically 1 to 50, whatever the range is, Ctrl+W2 a few times, then Alt to wrap. What does that do? Oh, to wrap, and then Alt plus Enter to wrap. So round with. Oh, that's kind of cool. That's pretty cool. So I think this is gonna work if we do this. I want to like de-indent this, but I don't know what that would be. And then I guess in here we would have to do like an else. And then we just put could we just do this? I don't like that. Oh, that's very weird, but we can refactor later. And then kind of the same thing for this. Or after we... Honestly, I probably could just ask Copilot to refactor this and it'd be a lot quicker. But it is kind of learning what we're shooting for at least. Looks like it. I'm gonna get rid of this. It's kind of just been in the way. We haven't even used it yet. So I gotta learn to write everything in one message because you read backwards. It is weird, isn't it? We're doing this if, and then if this is true, then we're getting this int. And then if the result of that is heads, then we're going to be doing this. Else, if it isn't, then if it's unlocked, basically just doing some checking, then the penny sprite is tails. Which honestly, I don't even think we need to be doing this because we already do this check up above, so we really don't even need this if statement. So why don't we just refactor that? That already is going to make it a lot better. Oops. I wanted to enter and then do that. Okay. I need to get a format plugin so that every time I save, can I do that? Is that easy? How's it? Settings. Where do we get those plugins? Plugins. Is it an editor extension maybe? Format. There's a setting for auto format on save. Is that in advanced settings maybe? Apply content transformation. You can also Control Alt L. Control Alt L. Strophium always coming in with the clutch keybinds. Ali, welcome. Welcome back to the stream. I'm gonna solitary heading back. Hopefully in the game then. I can see the game then. Yep, we just gotta make this change and then we'll be able to see the differences very soon. So basically, I'm just going to make these changes. So this one is good. And then we're gonna do the same thing here where we can get rid of this if statement. Allie, how's your day going? I forgot to ask. Control Alt L now. Ooh, I like it. I love it. Why is this here? That's just hanging out. There we go. Now we can do the dime. Oh. So we're gonna copy this. We really should make this a method, but YOLO, right? Yeah, that's what we want. And we're just gonna get rid of this. Oops. And we'll get rid of the, oh, it didn't add that statement, so we're good there. Control Alt L, that amazing keybind. So the dime sprite equals dime tail sprite, perfect. So settings, tools, actions, on save, reformat, and clean code. Let's check it out. Let's do that right before we do quarters. So we're gonna do settings, tools. There's so much to Writer, it's actually insane. And then you said actions and, oh, actions on save. Oh, the very first one. Strong man, what's up? Reformat and clean code. Wow. Yep, and the whole file. So now if I do something weird like this, something I normally do. Ooh, that's clean, guys. That is clean. Thank you for that, Strophium. 10 out of 10 recommendation right there. All right, let's get this. Why are you doing a var? Why did it do a var? Oh, it changed some stuff. I don't want to do var. That's bad. I mean, it's not bad. I just don't. I'd rather be more explicit. All right, there we go. Do some of that. Then make sure everything is right. So if the result. Get rid of this. Hey, Jan Mick Creatives, good morning from South Africa. Welcome. It's morning there? Dang, it's night here. It's in the evening. Welcome to the stream and thank you for joining. Might need to check that extension out. I don't want it to change my ints to vars, because that would be a pain. I just want it to reformat the code. So will that do what we want? So if we hit Control A, let's test it out. Awesome. So that's what we want. And then we're already doing this else, so we don't need to do this. And we don't need to do any of that now. Give money after flip. Oh. Let's figure out what's the issue here. So basically, we got to get rid of that one. Get rid of this one. Reformat. And we have no errors. Let's go. Thanks. It's actually midnight. Man, it's crazy how just time zones are, you know? And you can make it do whatever you want. Take my knowledge. Trophium, I feel like I should start paying you. Okay, so hopefully what we just made with our changes here. Now each coin is going to have, you see the green squiggly under int? I do. Use var built-in types. That I don't want to do. So under, what does this do? If I hit this little pencil here, click it, then Alt Enter, you can reconfigure your auto format on the fly. Alt Enter. You can reconfigure your auto format on the fly. Use preferred. We go to inspection, use preferred. Inspection, yep, okay, use. And then configure syntax style. Use explicit type. So technically that should, let's go back to it. Jar, what are you deving? I'll show you guys here in just a bit. We just finished doing some changes on our code. I'm just gonna go back into files, settings, actions and save, and we're gonna do full cleanup. Okay, now it's not actually making those changes. It's making these types explicit. Awesome. So we don't have any errors. I think it's time to actually go back into Unity. Var when evident, we'll do like var x equals compound foo. Foo. What'd you just call me, Strophium? Aw, I think my message in chat disappeared. Well, in case you need another invite, let me give you one. Let's see where Discord pops up. So I'll go ahead and add or send another Discord invite in the chat. You probably won't be able to copy it, but you should be able to add those last numbers or that code into, or I guess put that code into Discord to join. So there's the Discord invite for anyone that is wanting to join the Discord. We do a lot of fun stuff. We have Unity people, Unreal people, and a lot of art people as well. So it's kind of cool. So let's go into Unity where we already are. So people in shorts, you should be able to see the game now. And let's go ahead and see if the changes we made give the coins their own, what's it called? Flip, I guess. So maybe the penny could be heads and the nickel could be, I don't know, tails or something. So I'm gonna flip this for a bit. I'm spamming the absolute buttload out of this coin. Come on, coins. Honestly, I should make these a lot smaller while we're testing, but let's see. We're almost close. So let's unlock this nickel and see if it actually works. So the nickel should be unlocked now. It removed $5. And if we flip the coin, perfect. So it works. Our penny is heads, but our nickels is tails. So that means we got 1 cent or however many plus our upgrade amount. So if we flip the coins, our penny was heads. So we just got the reward from the heads. Both were tails. So we didn't get any money. There we go. Now we got a big chunk of money because our nickel was heads. So this is kind of cool because it makes it better for us. Like we could decrease the odds if we wanted to, but that feels good. We fixed this. You know what I would like to kind of do though? I'm curious. Did someone just like it? Is that even a thing? Dang. I didn't even know, like when you guys like the stream, little hearts come out or something. Or like you can emote or do like the little laughing faces or stuff. That's cool. I actually saw that. That's awesome. Whoever did that, thank you. Whoever did that, thank you. I'm just gonna turn that to be the whole stream. Oh shoot, you guys are just spamming it now. It's going off. Shoot. That's crazy. Thank you guys. Oh shoot, now it's actually going off. Chat is over game view and it doesn't let you see. Well, how about this? Let me put it up here for you guys. You should be able to see maybe a little bit better. And you know what? I could even make this better. Let me actually switch it. There. So now you guys should be able to see it. Jar, is that a little bit better? Thank you for the feedback though. Let me know if you guys have any other feedback. I want this to look as good as I can for you guys. So yeah, definitely. Also, let me get my big head out of there now. There we go. All right. So if you guys missed it because the chat was in the way, we can flip coins. We can upgrade. Better he. Let's go. Yeah, you guys were spamming that. That was awesome. I don't think that's ever happened. That's crazy. All right, we're above $1. I'm just gonna spam it until we get to $5 so that you guys can see. Hey, Double A, SpongeBob, Visitor, coming back at it. No, but Plankton did though. Whatever that means. All right, here we go. So if you hit the nickel, one thing I don't like about this so far is the color for the unlocks are staying the same. Maybe we should gray them out. That's an OG song, Double A. Soul Tech, welcome to the stream. How you doing? We're making our game and I think it's slowly coming apart, guys. 14 days in this challenge and it's been a lot of fun. We even have some more days to do some more work. So I think what we might do over here on this right side, we could make it, like we can make some stats, right? We can make some stats and we could also make it so that maybe this nickel, I'm holding it down. Maybe it starts off gray, but once you unlock it, it turns golden or something. It cleans the bowl so you don't have to. If you're using the button components, just set them inactive. It cleans the bowl so you don't have to. What do you mean by that? And I am using C#. So using Unity here to make this game, just a basic 2D game. Maybe the next 14-day challenge we'll make a 3D game. Ooh, that's only 14 days, so it's gonna be a lot more crazy. But I think we can easily do this by going to the game view. And then if we go to the unlock nickel button, I just gotta see what the color is. And I think there's gotta be a way to set the color to a certain hex value. Like right now it's set to FFFFF. But I wonder if we can change this. Yeah. So would this be the button normal color? Okay, so that's what we want to change. We want to change the button normal color. So Strophium, look in the inspector, there's a checkbox for interactable. Okay, I'm looking. Interactable, where you at? Interactable, okay. I see it, it's in the button component. You'll see it in the real time during play mode. Interactable, you're killing me, Smalls. Use the button, yeah, use the button states. Oh, that sounds confusing. Disable the color in the color, it will then be interactable. Be false. So how do you disable the color? See you guys, greetings from Colombia. See you, Jar, thank you for joining the stream. So how many years experience do you have in game development? I have like about 3 to 4 months. I've kind of been jumping around. I did some time in Blender. I did some time in Ace of Prey and Unity. And yeah, so kind of been jumping around. Now I'm kind of like actually making bigger games instead of like Flappy Bird or something. But how many days will it take me to be? How many days will it be taking me to be good at? It's different for everybody. Honestly, you could learn it in a week if you really wanted to, if you had the time. It kind of depends on your current work experience, right? Or not work experience, but like experience working in game development. But no, I've honestly only been doing it for like 4 months. So it's been fun. My goal is to really just be doing it every single day. And you just keep getting better. Yeah, 3 to 4 months. So, but half that time was kind of in Blender and other areas. So I wasn't always in full Unity though. I might make a coin flip again and see how it turns out. Do it, banana. Do it. Disable color in the code block. In the color block. The color that the button will be when the interactable is equal to false. I feel like it might be easier to just set the default to gray and then maybe change the normal color, because I don't see the disable. If it's better than... I'm gonna sleep now. Any final previews before I go? Solitary? You can't fall asleep. You can never leave this stream. I'm gonna have it up for hours and you can never leave. All right, so here we go. Here's the nickel. I think I'm just going to set the normal color to, I don't know. I'm just gonna make it gray. And then we'll try to figure out how to change it via code. Unless there's the swatches? No. Whatever that meant. Highlight color, press color, selected color, disabled color. Oh, okay, I see what you're saying. But technically the button is always enabled though. Oh wait. Never mind. Wait a minute. Oh shoot. I messed it up. I think I might see what you're saying, Strophium. I've never messed with these normal, so I was definitely thinking more complex or more difficult than it needed to be. So I think if we set the normal color to this, and then we just make like the highlight color, I don't know, to add some distinction. And then we could make the press color nothing, but I'll make the selected color white. Now if we play it, boom. Right, if I hover over to it, we got it yellow, but now it's white. So boom, we got it off. Turn it off until you unlock it. Well, I don't want to turn it off because then I won't be able to do the unlock, right? Disable color is the color the button is when it's not clickable. You're reinventing the wheel. Pretty much. That's game development, isn't it? Because I feel like if I disable it, then it, yeah. That's all you gotta do. Pretty much just, yeah, change the... That's kind of cool how this works. Normal color. What? This isn't interactable. I'm sorry, I don't understand. Don't you need this checked in order for it to change color though? Oh, that, I mean, yeah, you could do that, but actually, oh, I see. Technically what I have is working, but it's not doing any conditional checks. So I guess there's multiple ways we can do this. You can set the selected color, or you can change the normal color probably after buying the upgrade. Both would probably have the same end result. You unlock by setting the interactive boolean to true. Yep, the button already knows what it needs to do. No, the buttons are dumb. They don't need to know what they need to do. We have to make everything, right? I'm just kidding. All right, well then let's try and make this work. Let's go over to the right side of the screen. All right, those of you watching, you're never going to forget how to change the button color. All right, so we're already getting the button itself, I believe, right? Or maybe we're not. We're getting the sprite renderer. So this would be the unlock nickel button. So this would be in the coin upgrades actually. Unlock nickel button. So we are not getting it. I need to take some breaths. I'm being triggered. I'm telling you, I don't mess around with the button colors too much. I just flip them and change them, and that's it. I've never done it via code. All right. Are we already getting the button? So the unlock nickel button, let me check. Private bool int. No, we're not. So I think what we need to do is just get the text mesh pro element. And then we could get like the image component, or not image, button. Unlock nickel interactable equals false. See that? I've never used that interactable. Never used that. So you're making basically an awake with a code block, and then unlock nickel interactable. Then whatever you have set for normal and disabled color will just display as should, and it automatically prevents you from clicking until you're allowed to. Wake, unlock nickel, and true. And then you just have like an unlock nickel, pretty much. That's super pseudocode, by the way, just an example. Okay. Let's see. I think I even... realize private button, target button. Colors dot. Okay, this is kind of one way I was thinking about doing it. I'm honestly just curious if it even works. I guess let's set it down here. Or what if I do a serialized field, private, button, unlock nickel button? Oof. This needs to be serialized. All right, I'm probably just going to turn that off for a little bit. Not full cleanup, just reformat the code. So I can mess around with it later. Here we go. So I'm curious if we can just go into Unity here, middle screen. Interactable, false. Then if it's clickable, that's true. Come on, compile. There we go. Let's see. Grade manager, coin flip. Or which one? Oh, coin upgrades. That's, we need to be here. So, flip, coin flip. Why are you not? Let me just make another edit here. Compile. What if I make a comment? Save. There we go. Now it compiled again. Maybe this will work now. Make those button interactable equals false in this way. Then when it's clickable, just set interactable true. Then okay, I'll have to. I mean, it doesn't seem that difficult to do, at least, where you just set it interactable to false and then you basically set it to enabled. Would you still have to do like a serialized reference to it? Why is it not popping up? Serialized field. Oh, I know what I probably did wrong. There we go. Now it's probably gonna pop up. Oh, if you guys can't see, let me move it for you guys. There we go. Now hopefully we have like a little button area here. Grid manager. There we go. Unlock nickel button. So I think if I can just unlock nickel button. Oops. Unlock nickel button. Shoot. I didn't think that would work, but yeah, some reference. Pretty sure I referenced a button last time. Oh, I was just referencing the button text. Wait. How do I reference button? Is don't be mystified by the built-in components. They're script just like yours. Yeah. Yeah, when you first start, you're always like, shoot, now I gotta build every single thing, huh? And, oh, shoot. That is true. Like, I do want to try interactable sometime. So I tried using button. Let me just try it again. Maybe it just didn't like it or something the first time. All right, so this is what I have. So to the right side of the screen, I have, let me get rid of this comment. Not sure why this isn't purple, but we have serialized field, unless I already have this variable somewhere. No, I don't. But serialized field private button. Oh, that's just because it's wanting this. Hey, Gamer Toad, is this Unity? Yes, it is. So I'm curious now, if we go into Unity, hopefully we can see a button element. I mean, coin flip. What is this assigned to? One asset usage and its upgrade manager. Why are we not seeing... What game is this? It's basically a little small coin idle game that I'm making in 14 days. Pretty much just to learn Unity a little bit more. So, self-made challenge. It's just a small coin idle game, so if you hit play, you get money every time it lands on heads, and right now we're kind of just making it so that these start off as gray. But when you unlock them, then they just change color pretty much. So we'll make this one, the dime, the same color. So normal color, boom. Because it's not unlocked yet. You have compilation errors? I do not, which is weird. Let's go back over there. Mayor Studios, do you also do game development as well? I do see studio in the name, so it could be a potential yes. All right, so yeah, this is the code. We're doing a serialized field. Why is this gray though? Redundant serialized field attribute. But that's just... weird. Okay, what if I just do this? No, Nothing. Inspector. So not a lot. I do Discord bots and websites. That's cool. Just, I've always wanted to make a Discord bot, you know? I think I made like a very basic bot, but it wasn't anything too crazy. Thank you, Pacer. Also, welcome to the stream. Yeah, at the end of those 14 days, I will be making a video kind of like summarizing the whole challenge. And then I'll probably also make a video on all the tips I've learned in 14 days. Because if you look back to day 2 or day 1, I was terrible. It was bad. But honestly, this 14-day challenge has helped me learn so much about game development. Because before that, I was just kind of watching tutorials and in that area where it was bad. And, oh, that's cool, Allie. You're modeling a boat? What kind of boat? Are you having to do like physics and all that stuff or all that? Gamer Toad, wish you'd seen it sooner. Well, good thing is, if you subscribe, you could see it tomorrow. Well, not the videos, but because those are going to take maybe a week or so to make, but so I don't think the challenge gets over until what is this, day 11? So tomorrow's 12. What is that going to fall on a Friday or Saturday? Wednesday, Thursday. Oh, I might actually fall on a Friday. I got a very busy Friday. I got to think about this. We got some work. It'll be interesting. We'll make it. So, oh cool. Thank you, Pacer. Thank you for the words. So, just design. I wish I could put images in here, and it's going to have no physics because I'm not capable of floating on water physics right now. I like that. That's a good keyword. Right now, Allie. Eventually, you're gonna be making so many boats with physics and everything. That's cool. That's awesome. Definitely gonna watch other videos. Awesome. Yeah, honestly, just keep learning. That's all you got to do, you know? Keep learning. If you guys are interested, I did make this little, where are we at? Where's Unity? Are we in the code? Okay, let's switch back into Unity so you can see the fun stuff. So there you go. I did make a video of kind of the top 5 game tips. Or not really top, but just 5 tips that's really helped me out. So you guys should be able to see this. Here, let me just zoom in. What is this one? 5 game dev tips I wish I knew earlier. Because honestly, these 5 have really helped me out. So if you guys are interested, there's that. Otherwise, you got the top 10 new Unity games. So, all right, here we go. Back to game development. I don't want to spend too much time on that, but just in case you guys are interested. But, yeah, let's try and get it to reference that button. I don't know why we're not able to. It's so weird. So I saw it this morning. I don't know what game that was. Very good job with the script and speaking. Thank you. It was my very first one, so I was kind of just seeing what happens, honestly. So, always trying to get better at editing. You know, that's one of the reasons why I wanted to start doing YouTube. Because when you're making a game, you want to at least show people your game, right? And, I mean, if you have no editing skills whatsoever, your video is probably going to look like my art. Look at these coins. They definitely don't look like the low poly graphics you see, or high poly graphics you see out there. They're bad. But basically, I'm practicing making stuff for the game as well, content-wise, because I want to be able to make some cool trailers. Maybe for other people as well, you know? So just a fun skill. There's a lot of skills I've enjoyed developing in these last 3 to 4 months. From game development to content creation. It's fun because there's so much to learn, and there is never... You can never learn it all. Like, it's always changing too. So, But thanks, Trophium, for checking that out. That's awesome. And I'm kind of interested in maybe doing, maybe not anytime soon, but I have the idea to make 100 tips video one day. So stay tuned. I probably have more than that, but it'd be fun to make. Okay, so why is this? I have a feeling it's not button. You're using UI elements.button, which is not compatible with the Unity inspector for game objects. What do you mean? I don't need to use Unity engine.button. Yeah, let's change it so you guys can see it. Here we go. Are you saying I need to use using Unity engine.button? Because UI elements. Oh, let me do that. Yeah, I didn't think that was what we needed. Oh, wait. Let's see if this works. I'm, yeah. I did not like that. Serialized field. Yeah, I'm gonna take this off. So I saw this. Let me. But yeah, thank you for the kind words, though. Weird. I still don't know why I'm not able to. That's so. I mean, it's. You don't have to do game object, do you? I mean, maybe I have to do game object? That's kind of weird. So let's go into middle screen. Oh, there we go. Make sure you guys, okay, perfect. So are you using Visual Studio? GamerToad, I am using JetBrains Writer for my IDE. I actually just switched to it, was it Friday? So I've only been using it for like 4 to 5 days, but I was using Visual Studio Code before switching to JetBrains Writer. So now if I go to my upgrade manager, do I see it? So I have the unlock nickel button this time. Interesting, okay. That's what we want. Sample hex. I wish I could do something like this. I'm gonna go to the right side of the screen. You know, it'd be really nice if I could just do unlock nickel button. And then, I don't know if we can actually do this though. Let me just do, get that out. I'm just gonna make it at the top so we don't have to do any conditional checking. Could I technically do, because it is on the button element. Darn. Could I do color? No way that works. Yeah. Oh, that'd be so cool if that worked that way. I'm just going to do the dot and kind of see what we can do. A lot of these are crossed out. You have to use get component, maybe? No, we shouldn't have to use get component because we're making a direct reference in the inspector. What does game object do? What do we get when we go into there? Darn, not what I was thinking. Hey, Darrow. Welcome. Find component? Do you have to do find component? Is it find component here? Because we are making a direct reference up above. So this private game object unlock nickel button, and then that button we're assigning in the inspector. So what I was hoping is we could just do unlock nickel button dot normal color, but I guess we can't do that. That's too easy. Go back. Welcome, strong man. I sent you a message. I made a video with visual aids. Cool. Yeah, did you make it in? Did you send it in Discord? Working on my trailer in Blender. I got an hour. Nice. Unlock nickel button. Because on the player money text, this is the text element, Text Mesh Pro GUI. Maybe we shouldn't be setting it to game object. Is there anything else we could set it as? Do I have to put it higher up? No. Reference button. It'll answer all your question. Is it for Unity or is it for it's like I haven't looked at it just quite yet. Reference a button in Unity, you see it in the inspector, use unity.ui. I mean, we did this, but it's not allowing us to do it. What if we have to do elements dot? No, that wouldn't be right. UI. But we're in UI elements dot button, so. Do you have to make buttons public? I guess. Let's try it out. Add using button. You need both using statements. You can add using button equals unity.ui button. Yeah, I've tried that. Honestly, just for science, I added public to it to see if maybe you. So you can see it in there now. In the inspector when I make it public, which makes sense, but not when I make it a serialized field. So I've tried it. So I tried doing using Unity engine.ui, and then here, let me go back to serialized field. Then private. It gets, oh, you can't see it. There you go. Okay, there's no option. I know, I don't think you can donate unless I have like 3,000 watch hours. I don't think I unlocked that, unfortunately. But I do appreciate the thought. I do appreciate it, Danny. That is my goal, to one day, if I can do this one time, you guys will be getting this, you'll be getting way more content and stuff. One day, that could be the goal. But this is what we're seeing. So you put using Unity engine.ui, elements, and UI. So you want me to just, what if I do this? Yeah, let me just take this whole thing out. Let's see. Oh, compiler error. Where you at? Oh, let's get rid of this because I'm not doing anything with it just yet. Okay, back to the middle screen. Well, Strophium, it worked. All right. Man, I can't believe you. Strophium, you are a legend. So the issue was that UI elements. So I guess that kind of makes sense because you know what I've never thought about? This gets read first, this gets read first, and then this gets read first. So I've never kind of thought about it that way because I was using Unity Engine.UI elements, and then we were getting that weird error. So I kind of want to write that down. That's just a weird error to come across, you know? Or not really an error, it's just weird how you can take in the text mesh pro elements, like the text elements, but you can't take in a button. Interesting. Adding this little tip here so I can not forget about it. Honestly, all I got to do is copy and paste this and I will know exactly what it is. Especially if I put like Strophium yelled at me for that. I'm just kidding. You didn't yell at me. I'm just teasing you. Buttons. Sign buttons. Okay, there we go. I got that. So let's get this UI elements out, and then that you're using structured navigation. I'm just gonna close it. If you close it, there won't be any issues, right? All right. Would this game be public? Maybe not this one. I don't know. Unless I keep building on it and eventually it does come public. But then I'd really have to think about making it good on performance as well as having good art. Right now it just has like art that took me a couple minutes. So it also has no sounds, it has no music. So I'd have to make all of that. And if I did release it all, I'd also want to release it on mobile, maybe Steam, just to experiment, I guess. We'll see. But at the current state, probably won't. It's no clear meaning. That, okay. So it has no clear meaning. Gotcha. Oh, really? I've never seen it that way before. Let me add that. You guys are still in the right screen, right? I didn't change you. Nope, I gotta change you. Huh. Weird. Well, I guess there's an error because that's it. I don't have a semicolon. Huh. Well, that's cool. But I imagine you'd probably want to do this after or before. Oh, it doesn't matter. Okay. Because you could do it before and after. So I wonder if behind the scenes, the button is getting assigned a type in UI elements. But, or maybe not. Maybe not. And then you're reassigning it to this, to use this namespace. I'm always like interested in like the very low level meaning behind some things. So I actually really want to figure out why. I know Strophium, you kind of already explained it a little bit. So now I kind of just want to look at the code. I guess that's what I should have said. So, which means every time I saw a button, this type. So look up C# docs for alias directive or ask Compile about. It's really useful. So what was that? It was alias directives, or I'll make a little note here. Is that where my pencil went? Oh, that is where my pencil went. Here we go. Gameplay isn't important. The lore is. I agree. Lore is good. Honestly, storytelling in a game is very important, especially the very beginning of your game. Because otherwise, you're wasting all your time making the rest of the game if everyone stops playing after 5 minutes, right? So honestly, if you have a good first quarter of your game, you're probably going to do pretty good. Because I feel like some games get better as you play, unfortunately, and a lot of people just kind of stop playing after the first 5 minutes and never get to the good part. The stream being only for people who understand game development, me just mentally supportive you in chat. Honestly, I'm one of those people that don't understand game dev. I'm getting there, but I mean, anyone who's wanting to understand game dev, you just gotta keep putting in the time. Like the more you're around it, the more you're gonna just get accustomed to it. All right. This kind of goes back to the original issue, is how do we assign the hex color? Because I feel like maybe the easiest things I feel like honestly the easiest way to change the text, well, maybe not. Stropium, I think your idea to set it to enabled is probably the better one, because it's also probably what you should do. Enable being in like the interactable. Here, let me just show you guys. I don't really like explaining without visuals, because I'm a visual person, and when I don't have a visual, I just jump off the boat, literally. You can serialize color as a type. There's so much you can do in game dev. It's crazy. Allie, that's funny. That caught me off guard. Okay, I feel like it's best practice to always set it to non-interactable, you know? But then wouldn't the normal color be when it's set to interactable? And then disabled color would be this. When you set it that. Ah, I understand Strophium a little bit more now. It just took my brain to process a little bit. Chronix YouTube, thank you. Thank you for the support. I'm not good either, you know? I'm always trying to learn, so appreciate you joining the journey. I feel like I missed something. Darby, I want tips on how to get there. I did release one video of some tips that are helping me out along the way on my channel. Definitely check that out. There's 5 tips there that help me out. Honestly, I got a lot more I could share as well. So, I'm immune to dirt, so that's a win. Dirt only makes me stronger. So I think what we could do, if we go to the right side of the screen here. Come on, there we go. The video, you know what I also feel like I'm hopefully getting better at? Trying to read the chat while also game developing at the same time. I feel like you guys are helping my multitasking skills. It's wild. So I think we could just set it to is enabled, right? Is interactable. So to do that, would we just have to do, I'm just gonna test it out here. Unlock nickel button dot is interactable, or is it interactable? Is it button dot interactable? No, it can't find the button. I might just need to see an example here, so let me ask Copilot. Oh man, I feel bad when I'm missing chat. I don't like missing chat. But then I also want to give you guys game development stuff as well. Imagine you're working at McDonald's and there's a dirt bin, and instead of sprinkles, you roll the ice cream in dirt. You probably will never get the chance to do that because their ice cream machine is always broken. The only ice cream you can roll is the ice cream you buy from Walmart and take to McDonald's. All right, okay. How do I set interactable enabled on me button? All right, let's go. The video I record for you shows an example I've set up in prototype and a code example Python controller. Okay, is the video on, you shared me that in Discord, right? Oh, okay, I see it in Discord. Use buttons properly. Let's go, the path of Billy. That's awesome. Okay, I'm in streamer mode, so it doesn't tell me the names. I'm assuming that's you because it starts with S. Yeah, I'm in streamer mode in Discord. So it doesn't tell me names, but I'm pretty sure that's you. Well, I will watch it. It'll probably be later tonight because literally in about 20 or so minutes, I got to go do some sand volleyball. You know how it is. You know, as a game developer, you also got to stay in shape because you're sitting at a desk for a large part of the day. So you want to stay in shape. So here you go. Ice cream with dirt is so tasty. Danny? What do you mean, Danny? Oh man, I'm looking at the chat when I scroll down and I'm so far behind. I'm trying to catch up. Not a sweat, welcome. Welcome back, not a sweat. Number one hater here. Hey, if you don't have haters, you're not growing as a channel, okay? Not a sweat, I appreciate you being a hater. Never thought I'd say that, to be honest. Danny, you're helping, you're motivating. You're doing everything above and beyond. It's type button. So what? So let me go back to it. Unlock nickel button. It's type button, so... Oh, this is saying I just need to do interactable. But I swear I did that, guys. I swear I started typing interactable and it didn't show up. All right. Well, then that's easy. Because when we do unlock interactable, unlock nickel, we're gonna wanna do the check first. And then if we have enough money, then all we gotta do is unlock nickel button, dot interactable, dot. No. Right. I don't think this is gonna work, but just because I want to see what would happen if someone else did this, I'm not saying it's me, but I want to see what would it be. I think it's not gonna interact, like set it to true, because I shouldn't be able to click the button because it's currently set to false. What kind of game are you programming? Darby asked. We're making a small coin idle game. Sorry I didn't get to it right away. But we're making a small coin idle game, and is my middle screen not linked? Oh no, it just needs to slide over. There we go. So now you should be able to see the middle game. So if only someone recorded never an example for you. You did Strophium. I don't want to get copy strike. I'll watch it after the stream though. Promise. Where do you learn C#? I just do it from everywhere. Honestly, when I'm working, I like to just listen to C# videos while I'm working. So I'm not even looking at the video, but I'm just working and just listening to C# stuff. It's not the best way to learn because it's obviously kind of hard to think about like what they're doing when you're not even watching the video because it is a visual thing. But I mean, if you listen to the video at least 10 times, eventually you understand. So plus it's just relaxing in a way. It's kind of weird. All right, let me... I gotta catch up. Catching up. I gotta... Here. It says no AI doing the work. Yep, no AI doing the work. You can use it to do research though. That's what we're doing. How do I set interactable enabled on me button? I didn't say set interactable on my button. So honestly, it's just a lot quicker than going to some website. Okay, I'm going. Not as wet. Counter-Strike can be learned from videos and by playing the game. Can we see your game? Chronix YouTube, you asked? So yeah, here's the game. Let's go ahead and hit play mode here. And if you flip the coin, you'll see that we're generating a random number behind the scenes. So if it's in between like 1 and 50, it's heads. And then you actually get money. Like you get 1 cent. You start off getting 1 cent. Then I'm gonna upgrade. Upgrades, every time you upgrade, go up by 8% every single time. It's kind of steep, but we'll see how good it is. I don't know. I didn't really spend so much time doing the balancing. I kind of just wanted to do it. But now you can do the upgrade for the nickel, which is exactly why it's not going to work, because I didn't set it to do that. So let me show you guys in the right side of the screen. I feel like I'm so behind on chat. But yeah, that's a game we made. And what is game you actually made? I haven't really made a fully fledged game yet. Honestly, it's just been doing random exercises. But welcome to the stream. Not a sweat, LMO. Not a sweat. So we're using... Oh, was I using something else? Unlockable nickel perch. Oh, that would be it. All right. The game is in English. Yes, but I do want to learn about transcription to other languages. When I make a game, I really do actually want it to be in Chinese. At least Chinese, because if you didn't know, Chinese audience for Steam is actually been increasing pretty fast. So it's definitely something, if you're making games, to make it in more than just English. Maybe make it in Chinese as well. Yes, it'll be, this game's just in English. You'll get copyright strike by recording a 2-minute video I made for you just now. CS copy strike. It's possible to speak C#. You could probably speak C#, right? So I made some games here and there, and you think Godot is a good starting point of I should go into the big guns? I've been using Unity before, it wasn't the best. You didn't have the best luck with Unity? Honestly, yeah, just find the game engine that works for you. That's what I've always heard, and I personally really liked Unity because there's a lot of tutorials out there. That's why I'm doing Unity. And yeah, there's a lot of tutorials out there. So that's why I chose Unity. I do want to learn Godot though. Also Unreal. So I will be doing those eventually one day, just because I just want to be a good game developer. I want to know every single tech out there and just keep learning about it. Make it Dutch. Translation is the worst. I saw how they do it using spreadsheets. I saw that too. But I know there's some plugins out there that'll hopefully allow you to do it a lot easier. Where like it's super, like it's supposed to be super easy after you put in all the transcriptions. Big official game. Localized. That's what I was trying to figure out what the word was. Oh shoot, I think we finally made it to the bottom of chat. Let's go. Unreal is Unreal. Like Godot, but I'm not. Godot. Did I say Godot or Godot? I don't know. I feel like I always say it back and forth. Ahmed, welcome to the stream. I'm doing localization now and found out it's good to get it ints to avoid refactor. Yeah, I think you can build it into your code. I've never tried it. I'm just gonna call it Godiot. Godiot, that's what I'm gonna start calling it. Sounds like something else, to be honest. Okay. Let's go into the right screen. Let's at least accomplish this before I gotta go in about probably 18 minutes I should go. So what I'm thinking is after you do unlock nickel. Oh, let's get out of play mode here. Why don't we just make this float money? Ah, no, we can't. So we can't, let's see. Would I just have to make a float nickel button? But if it's interactable, it's currently set to false. So what's the best way to do that? Chicken or beef? Are you talking about ramen noodles? Because if it's ramen noodles, I might have to go with the shrimp flavor. Toad meat? I really like the stream of tomorrow. I learned a lot. Awesome. That's what our goal is to do every single stream. Just to keep learning. Trying to figure out the best way to make it enabled. I think Strophim, you mentioned to make another method. And I could do that. Wouldn't be impossible. Because then I'm kind of using a directive almost. And a directive is you're basically calling other methods once you call that directive. Strongman died. Strongman, what's going on? Oh, that sounds good. Strophium, you always got the best meals. And meal prep. Unlock nickel button. Alright, fine, I'll just do it this way. I don't think I like doing it this way, but I'll do it. Public void. Check. Fine, we'll do this very long name. Yeah, float money. Else. Yeah. So basically we'll call this first and yeah. Method is never used, that's fine. Unlock nickel. Yeah, not really the way I want to do it, but let's just do it real. Let's do it the quick and dirty way. Have you ever made it anti-autoclick? Honestly, I'd be okay if they use the auto clicker. I've done the same thing. Sometimes it helps me because sometimes I play an idle game and just so I can focus on something else. If auto click return. If you use auto click, you're going to jail. How about that? I'll immediately alert the authorities and you'll go to jail. So I think if I do this, can I just make another on click event? Reassign it because it's going to call that one first. So, oof. Upgrade manager, drag that in there. Oh, sorry. Let's go to the middle screen so you guys can see what's going on. Basically, just assigning an on click event. Exciting. So check if nickel can be unlocked. Okay. While we're also testing, let's stop having the nickel unlocked at $5 because I don't like typing that much or clicking that much. So why don't we make it 10 bucks? Or, I mean, not 10 bucks, 15 cents. How about that? I gotta make it a float. There we go. Alrighty. I'm using Razor Snaps. They have a whole UI for auto clickers. What? Okay, so now if I hit play, bring it back over so you guys can see some of the action. Yeah, 13 minutes. Let's do this. 15. What? So I'm not even going to be able to do that. So how do I... Ooh, I got an idea. What if I do something else? The name of the game should be Spend Money to Make Money, or the description. I could make an update method here where it checks the player's money, and if the player has enough money, it makes the button interactable. What if we do that, guys? How about that? And you can't close the game once you start it. Alright, I'm gonna do public, or not public, private, void, awake. I'm gonna do something also ugly here. What kind of throw new not implemented exception? No, what I want to do is invoke repeating. Invoke repeating. And can we do can? So we need the method name by string. Why do you have to do it by string? That's so weird. I don't want to do it by string. And check if it can be unlocked. This probably isn't the best way to do it, but I didn't want to put it in an update method because I was thinking about it, and that's going to be called like so many times every frame, and I don't want to do that much performance. And you could probably be doing it a different way, but YOLO. Float time. Let's just make it 1 second. And repeat rate, 1 second. There we go. Okay, I'll show you guys the invoke repeating message I said. Twinkies, we're making a small coin idle game. I'll show you it in just a second. But now I'm gonna just call this method every single second, which is basically going to see if we have enough money to unlock it. And if it is, then we're gonna set the unlock nickel button to interactable true. So hopefully, now that that is good, we're in Unity here. Null reference. Did I get a null reference? Where? Did I set it to public? I did. Why did I set it to public? That's funny. Goofy dude. So is this Unity 6? Yes. You know what I should have done? I should have made it in Unity 6.2 so I could use some of the AI. Not sure why I didn't. I don't know why. Well, let's just see if this works. Invoke repeating. What? Why is it not working? Oh, because we're doing the nickel. What am I doing? That's so weird. All right, let's go back to the right side of the screen. I'll show you guys what I've been trying to do. Where is... Check if nickel can be unlocked. Nickel... I mean, the nickel cost is like $0.15. So, is it because you're trying to do... I mean, that should be working. That's weird why it's not. You know what? I think it's because we're getting a null reference exception. And it's on line 83. unlock nickel button. Upgrade manager. Oh, we never assigned it. That's why. I'm notorious for doing that. So unlock nickel button. Boom. Now probably should work. So if we just flip the button, now it's boom. Ah, hold on. Let me bring it back so you guys can see it. All right, you guys ready? Pay close attention to this nickel button. Here we go. This one right here. You guys see it? You guys see it? See it? I'm gonna flip the coin until I get about 15 cents. Boom. Now we can actually use this because it's set to unlock. And then, is there a way I don't have to keep calling it after a wake after I do this? How do I... So, Unity... Well, I feel like when you're using Unity, I feel like you should probably use the most updated version for Unity. So, when you're making your project. Yeah, Ali, that is pretty sick. But I also have a bug because I ran out of money and now it's disabled again. So how do I prevent... Oh, I know how to fix it. I don't even need to ask Copilot. I started typing in Copilot, but while I was typing it, I figured it out. So right screen here. There you go. Classic but popular. So pretty much what we want to do is, you guys can see it here. So I'm going to make a if. Here, let me actually just do that and then do if, ooh, not no capital. If unlock nickel purchased. So unlock nickel purchased. I don't want to type too much, so I'm just going to put this. So basically what this is going to do, I want to make a code block. Okay, let me actually do this. Boom. Thanks, Strophium, for that tip. But basically what this is saying, if unlock dime. Purchase. There we go. So this is saying if unlock nickel purchase is false, then do this, like check this every single second. But if it is true, because we set it to true in this method down here, then we set interactable set to true, and then we also do some other things as well. But yeah, that too many unlocked makes me confused. I know, I need to refactor this so it makes more sense, but I haven't got there quite yet. Maybe that'll be like a last day thing where we just refactor it and try not to break anything. So, Chronix YouTube heading out. Alrighty, well, appreciate you, and hopefully I get to see you in another stream or YouTube comment section, whatever. So, but if I don't, have a good rest of your day or night. Alright, here we go. If I flip coin, boom, it's checking. So now we should never... Why did you go back? If nickel purchased. Oh wait, did I set the logic wrong? Is that so? If, well, yeah, because we want this to be opposite of false. Yeah. All good. So I know life can get busy. See ya. Thank you for joining, Daddy. Hope you have a good rest of your night. this should work. Let me just test it again, see if it... Why? Is it because I'm setting the normal color? No. Press color. Oh, is it because I pressed it? Okay, let's try it again. Flip. Oh, sorry, you guys can't see this. There we go. So if I flip it, why? Why is it doing that? It's doing a thing. Hey, Flexi DMA, show us a game. I just did. Basically, you're flipping the coins, and then you can unlock coins, the dimes, the quarters, and all that good stuff. You can upgrade your heads, reward, and the odds. I only have a few minutes left, so I'm gonna try and quickly figure out this bug here. Basically, what's happening is it's setting the interactable to false for some reason, and so we're setting it to true. Let me show you guys on the right side. Is it because we're doing this? It shouldn't be. That'd be kind of odd if that was the case. What if we just don't have an else? Because technically we shouldn't be doing anything anyways. Why? That is wild. It's like as soon as I buy it too. Huh. What if I make sure I have enough money? What if I just set it time to 2? Is that going to be enough time for it to... Alright guys, I'm probably going to have to be going here very soon. Hopefully this fixes it. Flip coins. I'm going to buy it real fast. Yeah. Basically, it was checking it. Wait, is it taking my money? No, it isn't. But, alrighty guys, this is where I'm gonna have to end the stream here. I appreciate you guys all for joining. So yeah, if you want to see the rest of the challenge for next days, I definitely recommend subscribing so you can see the next streams. We're gonna be streaming the next 3 days as well to finish up this challenge. But yeah, everything's coming along. We made the game. We're getting these unlocks working. We're getting quarters. It'd be nice if we can make some stats as well. I don't think it'd be too difficult, but hopefully I'm not lying. But Strophium, Ali, and everyone else, Danny, Chronix, everyone else that joined the stream, appreciate you. Unfortunately, I'm gonna go play some sand volleyball. Hopefully we get the dub. I'm gonna try not to be late. So, alrighty guys. Hope you guys all have a good rest of your day or night, and I will see you guys all next time. See ya.